gon' cut that wood by any means on. Nasty railroad, there's no telling where it's going. Steam. The motor to my motive got me working harder than a locomotive, baby. I'm the hero around this. You can save all that complaint. Cause you were saying that I'm a big fish in a small pond anyway. But I can't help it that I wanna help everybody before myself. No, I'm the furthest thing from selfless. Motor Hollywood, I got another on my arm. Hot pink wig, all that shit. Make you reevaluate with your ones. I didn't make it big yet, name me ring along. I play my latest record, but you wouldn't sing along. And they can sell a whole lot, you would halfway believe. I was trying to, I guess your man said to lead. Y'all done been it back, I guess the gas ain't depleted. Yeah. I'll extend a custom cushion covered hand if you need it. Those diamonds, you know what I'm saying? Now when they ask you who I am, you act as if you was the reason. Autobiographic, how you documented all my secrets. You a demon, but still I'm John Henry, working hard in every season. Believe it. Henry gon' cut that wood by any means on, bro. By any means, and it means everything to me. Pink, rusty railroad, there's no telling where it's going. Steaming. You the motor to my motor, got me working harder than a locomotive, baby. I'm the hero around this. You can save all that good. You saying that I'm a big fish in a small pond.
The Nets come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. And, of course, Bam Adebayo. Many wonder how they'll do without him. Well, we'll soon find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
He's off on the second. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Rose with the ball. Butler covering. The three from Thomas. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Billups. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Butler on the wing. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Always looking to out-physical the defender. Butler does it again there.
Here's Rose. Trying to get open is Murray. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here is Smith. The kick outside to Butler. Outside, George. 4 on the clock. Smith with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
outside for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Back to George.
Aggressive move by Paul George, not just hanging on the perimeter.
Here's Rose. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's deflected. Johnson. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
George looking around. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. Murray left side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Butler. Misses off the right iron. Miami trailing. In the corner, George with it. Screen by Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And George is good for 3. George has got 7 points in the game. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Murray outside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Billups. Hasn't made one yet. Top of the key, Butler. And another basket for Miami.
Give him credit. Jimmy Butler has really improved that jumper over the years.
There's the pick. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Here's Thomas. Excellent D there from George.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Billups, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Butler in the corner. Smith for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Jimmy Butler all about team play. Great find right there.
Right side Rose. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building. Outside,
George. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The rebound by Sharp. From deep, Thomas. No good on the last second attempt there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Heat lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Here's Thomas. Out of hand on it. The shot by George. Wide open. Off target with his 3. Nets trailed by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Now, here is Young. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Offensive rebound. Outside, George. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. A second chance effort. Jaquez with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 7.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Deep 2 from Murray. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
The kick outside to Butler. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3, Murray. Rebound by Smith.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
The kick out to Young. Butler from outside. Good on the 3-point shot. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball. Substitution on the court.
Heat on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to Rozier. Young taking his time here. Lets it go with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. 11-point game. And Herter gets it to go.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Young outside. There's the pick. From the arc. Offensive rebound, Heat.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team. Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
On the wing, Rozier. To the left wing. Here's Jovic. Miami no good on that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Herter, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
It's a pick by Love. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Simmons. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A 3 bangs home the trifecta. Young's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Heat. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area
I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Shoots the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And the pressure Trae Young puts on defenses. Outstanding at taking it to them and drawing the foul.
And he makes all 3.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Rose. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. The Heat leading by 12. Pass to Coffey. Back to Young. From outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 15 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Jovic.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And a deep 3 from Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Substitution on the court.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Rose. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Despite the amount of punishment Rose has taken to his body, he still plays with no fear.
And Rose drops them both. And it's the Heat with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Now Billups. Paul George missing from long range. Back to Smith. It's George on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Here's George, following the score by Derrick Rose.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herder off the catch.
And here are the Heat now, following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. And the 3 ball is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Screen by Simmons. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Simmons got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Nets trail by 12. Outside Rose. Inside. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
On the wing, George. From outside, off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it. A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Fires away from outside. Pass to Hawkins. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Heat lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Paul. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And it's Rose with the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. He gets it in there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Well, Heat leading by 10. Now here's Billups. They set the pick. Now here's Butler. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Striking back. Murray wants to be seen as a consistent threat at the arc.
Out to Smith. Launches it. And again, Miami with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside for Murray. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Over George. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Murray.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
Pass to Billups. 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. Back to Butler. Over Rose. And it's Butler missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Murray outside. Back to Rose. To the paint. Johnson double team.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Jovic. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Just 5 on the clock. Young for 3. The offensive rebound. Love outside. Heat moving the ball around. There's a screen. And here's Young from the arc. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
It never really gets old watching Trey fire away from distance.
Over to the left wing. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Down low. Here's Jovic. The basket good off the assist from Young. And the Heat lead by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game from Trae Young.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Pass to Sharp. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
And here's Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Young. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
De la isla son canto los aventureros. Lo jalo con nuestros videos, ya ni la googleo. No veo que me guste más por maril que soy peo. Y lo que me